morning, good morning. We are so excited that you are here to witness the final performance and promotion of this year's 5th grade. They are super excited, probably a little bit nervous or a lot, but I know that you are going to support them in every way possible. So today's performance before the promotion is a musical adaptation of a classic children's book that was published the year I was born, a long time ago, The Phantom Tollbooth by Norton Juster. And it was written in a time when there were no cell phones. There were not even really computers in everyone's houses. I know, it's shocking. It was a time when you actually had to read a book, figure out. You actually had to play and go outside and entertain yourself. And so this story, this adaptation, is about a brother and sister who are bored. I'm sure some of you have felt that at times. What do I do with the time that I have? It seems like I have so much time. But what they begin to learn is time moves along. Time goes fast, even though it doesn't feel like it. And what you do with your time is important. How you use it. So before we begin our performance, I need to take the time, because we're going to go move right into the promotion ceremony. I really want to thank some people who were involved in making this production happen. The parent reps, we have Jean Bellissimo, Merrick Bigelow, we also have Dorothy Zermulin, and also help from Laura Carrion and Vera Farhan. So please help me thank them. I also want to thank the 5th grade teachers who have not only supported us throughout the whole year, but are now acting as stage managers. And Whitney Morris, David Lund, and Laura Gosling. Thank you. Also, thank you, a special thanks to Mr. Sam Hamlin, who once again, lot of love. Once again helped us out with building some sets and helping us put some color into this production. And finally, I can only do this with the 2 people who are my collaborators. And I am indebted to them and so grateful to have their creativity and collaboration. Vinnie Leno and Jennifer Boyd. This recording, this production will be recorded, so please keep your cell phones down. Turn them off now if you haven't already. Everybody get your cell phones out, turn them off to silent or off. Enjoy this live production. Please sit back and enjoy the Phantom Tollbooth.
long time waiting for something to happen, doesn't it? Funny thing is, time can pass very slowly or very fast, and sometimes even both at once. The time now? Oh, a little after 4. What that means depends on you. Too often, we do things simply because time tells us to. Time for school, time for bed. Whoa, it's 12. Time to be hungry. It can get a little silly, don't you think? Time is important. It's what you do that makes it so. So my advice to you is to use it and use it well. Keep your eyes open and your ears alert. Otherwise, it'll pass by and you'll have missed something. Things have a habit of doing that, you know, being there 1 minute and gone the next. In the blink of an eye, in a jiffy, in a flash. I'd like you to meet Milo and Zoe, brother and sister. They never know what to do themselves, not just sometimes, but always. When they're in school, they want to be out. And when they're out, they want to be in. Wherever they are, they want to be somewhere else. And when they get there, so what? Everything's too much trouble or a waste of time, according to Milo and Zoe. Another long, boring afternoon.
One genuine Tollbooth, easily assembled at home for use by those who have never traveled in lands beyond.
Lands beyond? Beyond what?
This package contains the following items. One genuine Tollbooth to be built according to directions. 3 precautionary signs to be used in a precautionary fashion. Assorted coins for paying tolls. 1 map strictly up to date showing how to get from here to there. 1 book of rules and traffic regulations which may not be bent or broken. Warning, results are not guaranteed. If not perfectly satisfied, your wasted time will be refunded.
Get out of here. Is this a joke? What are we supposed to do with this?
Well, what else is there to do?
Have your destination in mind.
That's funny. I've never heard of any of these places. Guess it doesn't matter. How about Dictionopolis?
That's a weird name. We might as well go there.
See what I mean? You never know how things are going to get started. When you're bored, what you need more than anything is a rude awakening.
expectations. Information, predictions, and advice are cheerfully offered. Stand here and whistle. My, welcome, welcome, welcome to the land of expectations, expectations, expectations. We don't get many travelers these days, no, not many travelers indeed. What can I do for you? I'm the weatherman. Is this the right road to Dictionopolis? Well now, I don't know of any wrong road to Dictionopolis, so if this road goes to Dictionopolis at all, it must be the right road, and if it doesn't, it must be the right road to somewhere else. Do you think it will rain?
I thought you said you were the weatherman.
No, I'm the weatherman, not the weatherman. After all, it's more important to know whether there will be weather than what the weather will be. What kind of place is expectations? Good question, good question, good question. Expectations is a place you must always go before you get where you're going. Of course, some people never get beyond expectations, but my job is to hurry them along.
Thank you, but I think we can find our own way.
Splendid, splendid, splendid. Whether or not you find your own way, you're bound to find some way. If you happen to find my way, please return it. I lost it years ago. Did you say it was going to rain? I'm so glad you made up your own mind. I do so hate to make up mine about anything, whether it's up, down, good, bad, rain, or shine. Expect everything, and the unexpected never happens. So long, goodbye, toodaloo. Oh dear, gotta run! Whew, we better get out of expectations fast. Talking to a guy like that all day will get us nowhere for sure.
Wait, I can't seem to find the energy to move my legs or walk. Now I really am getting nowhere.
Me neither. But we can take a wrong turn. Wonder where we are.
You're in the doldrums.
Yes, the doldrums.
What are the doldrums?
The doldrums, my friend, are where nothing ever happens and nothing ever changes. Sound familiar?
Allow me to introduce all of us. We are the Lethargerians at your service.
Pleased to meet you. I think we're lost. Can you help us?
It's against the law.
Don't you have a rule book? Local Ordinance 17538J.
Local Ordinance 17538J. It shall be illegal, unlawful, and unethical to think of thinking, speculate, make an educated guess, or ponder while in the doldrums.
That's a ridiculous law. Everybody thinks. You can't not think.
We don't.
People who don't pay attention often get stuck in the doldrums. Face it, most of the time, you're just like us.
Stop that at once. Laughing is against the law, too. Local Ordinance 7483212R.
In the doldrums, laughter is frowned upon, and smiling is permitted only on alternate Thursdays. Well, if you can't laugh, and you can't think, what can you do?
Everything, as long as it's nothing, and everything, as long as it isn't anything.
We wake
We wake,
at dawn. We stretch and yawn, and then till 8 a.m. we break our fast. From 8 to 9 we take our morning nap, then we lounge until
What are you doing in the doldrums anyway? Don't you have somewhere to be?
Well, we were on the way to Dictionopolis when we got stuck here. Can you help us?
Help you? You've got to help yourself. I suppose you know why I got stuck in Digitopolis anyways, right?
I guess we were thinking.
Precisely. Since you got here by not thinking, it seems logical that in order to get out, you must start thinking. Do you mind if I join you? I love a good journey.
So all we have to do is think? Okay, I'll try. Zoe, you too.
Are we moving yet? Not yet. Keep thinking. Dictionopolis, here we come.
Okay, I'm thinking of all the planets in the solar system and why water expands when it turns to ice.
And I'm thinking of all the words I can think of that begin with the letter Q. We're moving!
Keep thinking. Dictionopolis, here we come.
What kind of place is Dictionopolis anyways?
It's where all the words in the world come from. It used to be a wonderful place, but ever since Rhyme and Reason left, it hasn't been the same.
Rhyme and reason?
The two princesses. They used to settle all the arguments between their brothers. They who rule over the land of wisdom. Azaz is the king of Dictionopolis, and the math magician is the king of Digitopolis. They almost never see eye to eye. It was the job of Princess Sweet Rhyme and Princess Pure Reason to resolve the disagreements, but one day they had an argument to end all arguments.
Of course I will abide by the decision between rhyme and reason, though I have no doubt in my mind that they'll choose words over numbers any day of the week.
That's what you think, Azaz. I'm afraid you're sounding mistaken. People wouldn't even know what date is without numbers. Have you ever looked at a calendar or a telephone? Face it, Azaz, it's numbers that count.
Don't be ridiculous. Come on, let's hear it for words.
Cast your votes for numbers. ABCs, 1, 2, 3s.
Ladies and gentlemen, letters and numerals, fractions and punctuation marks, may we have your attention, please? After careful consideration of the problem set by King Azaz of Dictionopolis and King Math Magician of Digitopolis, we have reached a conclusion.
In the grand scheme of knowledge, words and numbers are of equal value. It's just as important to count the years in history than to tell the stories in history. Therefore, let both kingdoms live in peace and harmony.
Boo and hiss is what I say.
What good are these princesses if they can't even set an argument and declare winner or loser? I've made my own decision.
As have I. You are hereby banished from this land to be cast on my head. Out of my way!
Never since that there have been neither rhyme nor reason in this kingdom. Words are misused and numbers are miscalculated. The argument between the two kings has divided everyone, and the real value of both words and numbers has been forgotten. What a waste.
Why doesn't someone just rescue the princesses and just set everything straight again?
Well, that's easier said than done. The castle in the air is very far, and the path that leads to it is guarded by ferocious demons. Oh wait, here we are.
Welcome to Dictionopolis, a happy kingdom located at the foothills of confusion and fanned by the breezes from the sea of knowledge. Today is market day. Have you come to buy or sell?
Beg your pardon?
Buy or sell. Buy or sell. Which is it? You must have come here for a reason.
Well,
Wait, but you can't get in without a reason. But wait a minute. Maybe I have an old one you can use. No. This one would do. Aha, why not? That's a very good question for almost anything. A bit overused, but still quite serviceable. There you are. Now I can officially welcome you to Dictionopolis.
When you write, when you read, you'll find every word you need at the market.
pick. We've got juicy, tempting words for sale. Get your hand picked. Ifs, ands, and buts. Just take a look at these also useful who's, what's, where's, and when's.
Step right up, folks. We got your fancy, best quality words for sale. Enrich your vocabulary and impress your friends with such eloquent items as quagmire, loquacious, and flabbergast.
Get your words by the bag, buy them over here. A pound of fact is at a very reasonable price. Always useful for special occasions. Happy birthday, happy Friday, happy New Year. Or how about a bundle of goods? Always handy for everyday conversations. Good morning, good night, goodbye.
Wow, have you ever seen so many words?
They're fine if you have something worthwhile to say.
Come and check out the do-yourself banquet who like to make up their own. Scan your search if you like, or buy a special box with all the letters and government terms. Here, Angela, taste the neat. It's very tasty, exquisite, you might say.
It's sweet.
I knew you'd like it. It's one of our best sellers. Not all of them taste that good, though. See, for instance, very dry and chalky. Next tastes like a moldy donut. Here, try none. It's icy. Not all. Some people are just too lazy to make up their own, but not as it more fun. It's delightful and extremely useful.
But isn't it more difficult? I'm not very good at making words.
Perhaps I can help. H-E-L-P. Don't be alarmed. A-L-A-R-M-E-D. I'm spelling bee. I can spell anything. Try me.
Can you spell goodbye? I'm allergic to bee stings.
Perhaps you're under the misapprehension. M-I-S-A-P-P-R-E-H-E-S-I-O-N, that I'm dangerous. Let me assure you that I'm peaceful and never sting. Now, think the most difficult word you can, and I'll try and spell it.
Okay. How about curiosity?
How much time do I have?
Just 10 seconds. Count them off top.
C-U-R-I-O-S-I-T-Y.
Yeah. Can you spell anything?
I can spell anything. A-N-Y-T-H-I-N-G.
Yeah.
For years, you see, I was just an ordinary bee flitting from flower to flower, until I decided that I would never amount to much of anything without an education. So, I decided that
Balderdash, let me repeat, balderdash. Well, 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 won't somebody introduce me to the new folks?
this is humbug. You can't trust a word he says.
Nonsense. Everyone can trust humbug. As I was saying to the king the other day.
You've never met the king. Don't believe a word he tells you.
I don't listen to her. Wily humbugs are an old and noble family, honorable to the court. I fought the crusades, blazed trails of piety, discovered the new world. History is full of humbug. How dare you doubt the word of a humbug who has direct access to the ear of the king, and the king shall hear of this.
Did someone call for the king?
Did you mention the monarch? Speak of sovereign and treat the emperor.
His Highness,
Who are they?
they're the king's advisors, or in more formal terms, his cabinet.
Greetings. Salutations. Welcome. Hello. Howdy.
Hi. By the order of Azaz the Unbridged.
King of Dictionopolis. Monarch of letters.
Improve phrases, sentences, and figures of speech.
We offer you the hospitality of our kingdom.
Country.
Nation. State. Commonwealth.
Principality.
Do all those words mean the same things?
Of course.
Set.
Precisely. Exactly.
Surely.
Then why didn't you just use one word? Wouldn't that be simpler and make more sense?
Nonsense.
Hogwash.
Balderdash. Absurd.
Ludicrous.
We're not interested in making sense. It's not our job.
Besides, one word is as good as any other, so why not use them all? Then you don't have to choose which one is right. Besides, if one is right, then 10 or 10 times is right. Right? Obviously, you don't know who we are.
The Duke of Definition.
The Minister of Meaning. The Earl of Essence. The Count of Connotation. The Undersecretary of Understanding.
And we have come to invite you to the royal banquet.
The banquet, that's quite an honor. H-O-N-O-R.
Don't be ridiculous. Everyone goes to the banquet these days.
True, everyone does go, but some people are invited and others just push their way in.
I beg your pardon, but...
King Azaz the Unbridged is about to begin the royal banquet. All those who do not appear promptly will lose their place at the table.
Please, everyone take your places.
I think your kingdom is beautiful.
Exquisite.
Marvelous. Splendid. Lovely.
Charming.
Silence. Now tell me, you friends, what can you do to entertain us? Sing songs, tell stories, juggle plates, do acrobatics? Which is it?
I can't do any of those.
What an ordinary little girl.
Well, I can count to 1,000.
Ah, numbers. Never mention numbers here. We only use them when we absolutely have to. Now let's change the subject and have some dinner. Since you are our guest, you may pick the menu.
Well, I'm not really hungry.
Why don't we just have a light snack?
A light snack it'll be.
I'm afraid this isn't a substantial meal. Can you suggest something a bit more filling?
Okay, I'll go a square meal.
Square meal it is.
I'm afraid I'm not a big fan.
Enough. Time for speeches. Let me have your attention, please. Attention, loyal subjects and friends on this gala occasion.
Excuse me, but everyone left.
I hope you notice it happens every time.
Dinner, and I will soon be joining them.
That's silly. How can they have dinner right after a banquet?
Scandalous. From now on, by royal command, everyone must eat dinner before coming to the royal banquet.
But that's just as bad.
Or just as good. Things that are equally bad are equally good.
Everything here is so confusing, and all your words just make things worse.
That's true. There must be something we can do about that. Ah, yes. How nice would that be? Even if they were a nuisance sometimes, things always went well when they were around. But I'm afraid it can't be done.
Certainly not. Can't be done.
Why not?
Why not indeed?
Much too difficult.
Way too difficult.
You could if you really wanted to.
If you really wanted to.
How?
Yeah, how? Well, it's a simple task. Let's do it for two brave youngsters like yourself. And a steadfast dog, of course. All you would have to do is cross the dangerous countryside and persuade the masked magician. And then go past the mountain in your rinse where no one has ever returned. And then climb up a 2,000 feet stairway into the castle of the air and release a princess. And then all after that, you can go back through the same way where frightening fiends are just waiting for visitors to devour.
I never realized it would be so simple.
It sounds pretty dangerous to me.
Me too.
But just who was supposed to make that journey?
That's a very good question. But there's one far more serious problem that I can't tell you until you all return. But since you'll be facing many dangers on your journey, you'll need something for your protection. In here are all the letters of the alphabet. With them, you can form all the words you'll ever need to overcome your obstacles. Use them well and wisely in the right places.
Gee, thanks.
You will need a guide, of course. And since Humbug knows the way so good, he has cheerfully volunteered to accompany you.
Now see here.
You will find him brave, dependable, resourceful, and loyal.
Oh, your majesty.
I do hope so. We're going to need all the help we can get.
Well, off you go, and good luck.
What was that?
I think it came from the head.
Oh no, it's something. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones.
There's no doubt about it. That's where the noise was coming from.
Well, go on.
Go on what?
Try and see who or what is making all that noise. Can't just ignore a creature like that.
Creature? What kind of creature? A dangerous creature?
Go on, knock on the door. I'll be right behind you.
Well, maybe we can ask how much further it is to Digitopolis.
Have you ever heard a whole set of dishes dropped from the ceiling onto a hard stone floor? Have you ever heard the sound of 100 fingernails scraped across a chalkboard? Have you ever heard a blindfolded octopus gargle in a bathtub? Ha! I knew it.
Are you a doctor?
I'm the cacophonous A discord, doctor of dissonance.
What does the A stand for?
As loud as possible. You all don't look well. Not well at all. Let me see what I have for you. Now come closer and stick out your tongue. Just as I expected. You're all suffering from quietus. Otherwise, no one has a severe lack of noise. Let me see what I can come up with here. Screeches, bangs, squawks, little whines. Be ready in just a moment.
What kind of doctor are you?
Well, you might say I'm a specialist. I specialize in noises, from the very loudest to the softest, from the slightly annoying to the terribly unpleasant.
But who would want to hear those terrible noises?
Why, everyone does. I'm so busy you can hardly fill out the orders I get for white noise pills, ragged lotion, and hubbub tonic. That's how people seem to want these days. Years ago, everyone enjoyed pleasant sounds of business was terrible for me when cities were built, with honking horns and screeching trains and the rest of those wonderfully unpleasant sounds we're surrounded by today. I've been working overtime ever since. My stuff's in great demand. Just one spoonful a day and you'll never have to hear another pleasant sound again. Here, try some.
It's all right with you. I'd rather not.
I don't want to be cured of beautiful sounds.
Besides, there's no such sickness as a lack of noise.
How true. That's what makes it so difficult to cure. Well, okay, if you want to suffer from a life of noise deficiency, I'll just give this concoction to Din.
Yum, that was good, master.
This is my assistant, Din. You mean you've never heard of the awful Din? When you're roughhousing with your friends making great amounts of noise, what do they tell you to stop?
That awful din.
When the street on your block is being worked on, they're using the jackhammer, what do you wish they'd stop?
That awful din.
Noise is the most valuable thing in the world.
King Azaz says words are.
Nonsense! When a baby wants food, how does he ask?
He screams!
When a race car wants gas?
It chokes!
And what happens to the dawn when the new day begins?
It breaks!
See how simple it is? Well, my friends, it's time for us to move on.
Where are you going? Maybe we're headed in the same direction.
I don't think so. I'm going on a collection round to go through the kingdom and collect all the terribly unpleasant, horrible sounds I can find and bring them right back here to the doctor.
Where are you going?
Digitopolis?
Oh, there are a number of ways to get to Digitopolis, if you know how to follow directions. Just look at the sign at the fork of the road. Why do you want to go there?
We need to talk to the mathematician.
About the release of Princess Rhyme and Reason.
Rhyme and Reason? Oh yes, I remember them. Nice girls, but a little too quiet for my taste. Well, that reminds me. I was thinking I would need to send them. Didn't brought back my mistake. Maybe you'd like it.
What is it?
The sound of laughter. It's so unpleasant to hear, almost unbearable. Those giggles, guffaws, and happy sounds of joy. I don't know what Din was thinking. Well, my friends, it's time for us to move along. Goodbye and good luck.
Wait, what? The sign is the fork in the road. Tell us where it is.
Too late. He can't hear a thing.
I could use a fork and a knife and a spoon too. All of a sudden, I'm very hungry.
Me too, but there's no use thinking about it until we get to Digitopolis.
Well, we'll get you there sooner. That is the question.
Did you hear something?
Look, the sign in the fork in the road. 5 miles.
8,800 yards, 26,400 feet.
316,800 inches.
804,672 centimeters.
And then some.
Let's travel by mile. It's shorter.
Probably centimeters. It's quicker. But which road should we take? It must make a difference.
Does it make a difference?
Angles are many. My sides are not few. I'm the dodecahedron. Who are you?
The what?
See for yourself. A dodecahedron is a mathematical shape with 12 faces. I usually use one at a time. What are you called?
Milo?
That is a non-name, and you each only have one face?
Is that bad?
Yeah, so soon we're out using it for everything. Is everyone with one face called Milo?
No. I'm Zoe, and there's Billy, Sally, Lisa, Jeffrey, and lots of others.
Well, that's very confusing. Here, everything is called exactly what it is. In Digitopolis, everything is quite precise.
Then perhaps you could help us decide which road to take.
By all means, all 3 roads arrive at the same place at the same time. I'll take you there myself. Follow me. Well, we're here, the land of numbers.
Is this where numbers are made?
Oh, no, they're not made. You have to dig for them. Don't you know anything at all about numbers?
Well, I've never really liked math, so I didn't think that numbers were that important.
Not important? Why, numbers are the most beautiful and valuable things in the whole world. I'll show you. Follow me. This is the numbers line.
Wow, whose line is it?
By the 4,827,659 hairs on my head. It's mine, of course.
It's a lovely line, it really is.
The biggest number line in the kingdom.
Two, without the two, there can't be two for tea. How can you have three minus without the three? Without the three, believe you need a zero three. How can you sail the seven seas without the seven? And how can you have a football team without 11? How can you be one of a kind without the one? Without the one, it can't be done. The numbers are important. They set our cards on play, and that is why we proudly proclaim.
Are there any precious stones?
I'll say them are look here.
But that's the number 8.
Exactly. As valuable tools you'll find everywhere.
Oh, whoa. It's beautiful.
I'm so terribly sorry. Oh, no worries. We use the broken ones for fractions. How about some lunch?
That looks delicious.
Perhaps you care for something to eat? Please have more. Come on now, don't be bashful.
Want to hear something strange? Each time I eat, I feel like I'm getting hungrier.
Me too. I just ate so much.
I think I'm starving.
Delicious, wasn't it? It's a specialty of the kingdom. Subtractions do.
I have more of an appetite than when I began.
Certainly. What did you expect? The more you eat, the hungrier you get. Everyone knows that.
They do? Then how do they get enough?
Enough! Here in Digitopolis, we have our meals when we're full and eat until we're hungry. That way, when you have nothing at all, you have more than enough. It's a very economical system. You must have been stuffed to eat so much.
It's completely logical. The more you want, the less you get. And the less you get, the more you have. Simple arithmetic, that's all.
But we only eat when we're hungry. What a curious idea. Next thing you'll have us believe is that you only sleep when you're tired.
Where did everyone go?
Oh, they're all still in mind. When I want to get from place to place, sometimes I think the best way to do that is to erase everything and start here. So here we are. Make yourselves at home.
Do you always travel that way?
Oh no, usually I take the shortest distance between any 2 points. Now, is there anything you'd like to see? I'm over to now. Well, what's the biggest number there is? I'd be delighted to give it right here. That's not what I mean. Can you show me the longest number? Sure, it's an easy. It stretches from one side of the room to the other.
I think mile means the number with the greatest possible value, right?
Yeah. Well, why didn't you say so? Let's see. What's the greatest number you can think of?
999,999,999,999,999.
Good. Now add one. Now add one again. And again.
When can I stop?
Never. Because the number you want is always one more than the number you have. It's so much that you started saying it yesterday, you won't even finish tomorrow. Now let's guess here. What is the smallest number? 1/1,000,000,000,000? Almost. And then divide that in half, and divide that in half again. And again. Doesn't that stop either? How can it when you can always take half of what you have and divide it again?
I think everything in Digitopolis is very difficult.
Well, it's been that way ever since rhyme and reason were banished. It's all because that stubborn wretch is all, it's all his fault. Excuse me, sir, but maybe you could talk it out? He's too unreasonable.
With your permission, sire, we'd like to rescue Rhyme and Reason from the castle in the air.
Does Oz agree to it?
Yes, sire.
Then I don't. Ever since they've been banished, we've never agreed on anything.
Never?
Never. And if you prove me wrong, you'll have my permission to go.
Okay, so with whatever you agree with, Azaz disagrees.
Correct.
And with whatever Azaz disagrees with, you agree.
Also correct.
So you guys both agree that he will disagree with whatever you agree with. And if you both disagree about the same thing, aren't you really in agreement?
I've been tricked! Now may we go? It's a long, dangerous journey, and demons waiting to destroy you. But I'm afraid there's a more serious obstacle you'll face.
What's that?
I'm afraid I cannot tell you some of the return. I can give you something to help you along the way. Your own magic staff. Use it well, there's nothing it can't do for you. Now farewell, my friends, and good luck to you. You're sure gonna need it.
Thus, all wonder if they'll have success. All the others tried in vain, but were never seen or heard again.
Now, Ryan, there's no reason to be so pessimistic. Milo, Talk, Zoe, and Humbug have just as much of a chance of succeeding as they do failing.
But the demons are so deadly smart, they'll stuff your dreams and fill your heart with petty thoughts and selfish dreams. They'll trap you with their nasty schemes.
Be reasonable, Ryan, will you? And calm down. You're always talking couplets when you get nervous. Milo and Zoe have learned a lot from their journey. They might just find out their own schemes to survive the demon's temptations. Now, come on, cheer up.
I'll try.
So, they says the land of ignorance, huh? It's so dark in here, I can hardly see a thing. Maybe we should wait till morning.
It'll be morning for you soon enough.
I'm sorry. I don't think you understand. We're looking for a place to spend the night. It's not yours to spend. It doesn't make sense. I was just saying.
Dollars or cents, it's still not yours to spend.
But what he means
Is I know he's mean. Anyone who wants to spend the night that doesn't belong to him is very mean. Must you interrupt like that? Naturally, it's my job. I take the words right out of your mouth. I'm the ever-present words matcher.
Are you a demon?
I'm afraid not. I've tried. But the best I can manage should be a nuisance. I don't have time to with you guys.
What is it? What's the matter?
we have to ask you a question?
Wait, till some pounds. Bye now.
Well, that was no help.
Perhaps I can be of some assistance to you. Hello, youngsters. How's that faithful dog? Who's this handsome creature?
Surprise to meet someone so nice and pleasant in a place like this.
But before I help you, I wonder if you'd first help me with a few small tasks.
Why, certainly.
Gladly.
Sure, I guess.
Splendid. There are just 3 simple tasks. First, I would like this palisade to be moved from here to there, so you may only use this pair of tweezers. Second, I would like this one to be empty and this one to be filled, but I have no buckets, so I can use this eye jar. And finally, I must have a hole dug in that place. Here are 2 needles to dig it out.
I wish I knew how long this was going to take.
I have an idea. I'll use my magic pencil staff to find out. Pardon me, sir, but it's going to take 837 years to finish these jobs.
Is that so? Well, you better get cracking.
But it seems pretty pointless.
Well, of course it's pointless. I wouldn't ask you to do anything worthwhile.
Then why bother?
Because, my friends, what's more important than unimportant things? If you do enough of them, you'll never get anywhere. Ha 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 ha!
Uh-oh. Oh no. You must be a...
Yes, indeed! I am a terrible tribunal, demon of petty tasks and worthless jobs. Oh, you're wasted every important habit. Now come stay with me, and we'll have such fun together doing nothing but things. Back and forth, round in circles.
Run away! Come this way! Over here! Over here! Quick! Hurry! Hurry! Quick! Huddle together! Get closer! There!
I'm trapped, even though I can't see any walls.
didn't think you would get anywhere listening to me, did you?
Why did you bother to help us if you're just going to trap us?
Oh, I do as much for anyone. Giving bad advice is my specialty. I'm the demon of insincerity. I don't mean what I say, don't mean what I do, and don't care what I am.
Then why don't you go away and leave us alone?
Oh, no need to get angry now. You're a clever boy, and I have complete confidence that you can escape this trap. All you have to do is try.
We're not listening. You're only saying what we want to hear.
Well, fine by me. Most people would listen to what I say, but if that's the way you want, I'll just go.
You know, this place is more dangerous than I imagined.
Wait, that's it. I figured out a way to get out of here. Let's all concentrate really hard. Imagine these balls. They've got tissue paper. Lighter's there. Come on!
Wow, that was amazing. I can't believe it worked.
Imagination is a very powerful thing, Milo. Now, let me take the lead for a little while, and hopefully we'll stay out of trouble.
Did you hear that?
Just keep walking. Don't look back.
Did you see something talk? Another demon?
Don't worry, I'm afraid. Ready. Let's get out of here.
Names, please. Humbug, Top, Milo, and Zoe. Splendid, splendid. I haven't seen Z in ages.
Why do you want our names? We're kind of in a hurry.
Oh, it won't take long. I'm the official census taker, and I just have some information for you to fill out before I take your census. Please tell me when you were born, where you were born, why you were born, where you live, live there. Wish I knew how long this was going to take. Your mother's name, your father's name. How old are you now? How old are you then? I'm getting a writer's credit.
I'm starting something evil. Let's get closer.
All right, I'll give you the short form. What's your destination?
We really have to go.
Destination!
The
Castle
castle
in the air! Stop! Wouldn't you like to see what I have to show you? The circus of your very own? And what about that delicious smell? And listen to this. Now I will just sit back and relax and let the demons catch up with you.
That was no circus.
There was no smell.
Or applause and cheering. I warned you. I'm the official census taker, and I take your sense of duty. But you've one thing I can't touch.
And what's that?
Your sense of humor, or that horrible sense of humor. Here they come. Let's get out of here. Go, go. Yes, I'm here.
Hurry, hurry. Expecting you.
Princess Fire, Princess Regent, we've come to rescue you. The teams are ready to trail.
We're ready to go anytime you know. No, just follow us. Wait, there's no door. How are we supposed to rescue you from the castle in the air if there's no way to get in or out?
Hurry, they're getting closer.
Take your time, Zoe. Think.
Just give me a second.
Hurry, they're getting even closer. They're really right there.
I've got it. Where's that package King Azaz gave us? Now, E. N. T. R. A. N. C. And E. Entrance, now P. U. S. And H.
Ready or not, down we go. I can't run another step.
They're going to catch up.
Look. Don't worry, friends. We'll take over from here. These people may not know it, but their days are numbered.
CHARGE, charge!
Well done!
Fine job. Good work.
Hip hip!
Hooray!
Henceforth and forthwith, let it be known by one and all that rhyme and reason reign once more in the kingdom of wisdom. And furthermore, the children named Milo and Zoe, the dog named Talk, and the insect referred to as Humbug, are hereby declared to be the heroes of the realm. Well, we couldn't have done it with a lot of help.
That is true, but you have the courage to try.
Being willing to try is more important than knowing if it will work.
That's why there was one very important thing that we couldn't discuss until you returned.
Oh yes? What was it?
Very simple.
That it was impossible.
You mean I think I'm gonna faint? You see, if we told you, you guys never would have tried.
And as you discovered, things are possible when you don't know that they're impossible.
I think I understand. I'm afraid it's time to go now.
You must say goodbye.
Well, we all spent so much time together and went through so much. We'll miss you all. Bye, Humbug. Bye, Talk. I guess we would have reached you sooner if we hadn't made so many mistakes.
That is, you must never feel badly about making mistakes, Zoe, as long as you learn from them. Very often you learn more by being wrong for the right reasons than being right for the wrong reasons.
But there's so much to learn.
That's true, but learning what to do with what you learn and learning why you learn things is what matters.
I think I understand. Well, thank you, princesses, and thank you all. Thank you, everybody. We'll come back someday.
Bye. And always remember, words, words, words.
And numbers!
Whoa, that was awesome. We must have been gone for such a long time. Yeah, what time is it anyway? 5 o'clock? I wonder what day it is. It's still today, and it's only been an hour. Whoa, cool. That means we still have a couple hours till dinner. Let's do something.
We're gonna be busy, there's so much to do that all seemed so pointless before. My games and my piano, my bike and my books, and tons of ideas we plan to explore.
Learning reason they will write.
Everything's new, new and exciting, under the sun and moon. Oh, it looks like a fine, fantastic afternoon.
An hour, 60 minutes. How long it lasts depends on what you do with it. For some people, an hour seems like forever. For others, it's just a moment, full of things to do. And what you do with the time you have on this earth is important. It passes faster than you think. In an instant, in a trice, before you have time to blink, time flies.